Aiden, I'm destroying.
Right.
Kai would get slammed.
Right.
Bruce would get slammed.
Right.
Hassan. Hassan is huge.
Nah, Hassan that's the that's not even a 50-50. I feel like it's 75-25.
He has such a large advantage. Hassan, I think I would also lose to. Just huge. He's just huge. And regardless of whether or not it's functional strength, I think Hassan will beat me in a fight. I think Duke would beat me in a fight. It
Oh,
goes without
facts.
saying. As a guy who's barely fought in his life, Duke does not like. Duke is as a guy who barely fought in his life. Duke is surprisingly like you would think he's practiced. He could just be lying. Maybe he in another life he used to be a fighter or something like that. But in the boxing video, when I first seen him, the 2 boxing videos we did, I was fucking mind blown. I thought this is just what he did every weekend. I thought he was just fighting every weekend. Bruce can beat you, no dick suck. We could do it then. I put like 50,000 that I would.
Nah, that's crazy. I like that confidence though. I like that confidence though. The confidence that you feel as if you could beat Bruce is actually crazy. But then again, Agent killing Bruce, bro. Bruce isn't a fighter. I don't feel like Bruce is a fighter. I feel like Bruce is a fighter. Plus, you got to think Bruce just lost his mustache, bro. Bruce just lost his mustache, bro. So he's losing. Bruce is losing. They talking about something. Bruce is 6'2". Bruce doesn't have a mustache anymore. So all those powers, all that strength that you think he has, bro, it's done. It's gone.
He's big, but he's also shorter. I think that I might stand a chance versus a man like Nick Merckx, but I think he's also like very tenacious. So like given time to learn,
I don't know what that means. I'm so sorry.
Quickly pick up how to fight. He could quickly pick up how to fight, and I think that he would probably win, but I don't think it's 100%. Duke was in the military. Again, I mean, I'm from Canada, so I don't know if people just fight in the American military, and maybe that's where he gained some competency. I wouldn't know.
What do you mean? He had to go through training, you idiots.
I don't think that's where he would learn, though. I could be wrong. Prime. Now, he's from Chicago, right? I think Prime would probably... I think tenacity is a very big part of it. You know, like Phantom has tenacity. Even if you're bigger than him with a longer reach, he's willing to go further. You know, I don't know Prime well enough to know if he's that type. I got a feeling he might be. I think if I fought Prime, I'd probably be an underdog, to be honest with you. But my confidence would probably have me beating him. But if I'm being objective, I'm going to say underdog. Mizkif. I think Mizkif is like strong-minded. You know, I saw him during that like gym stream shit he was doing. And he put on some good size really quickly. And I think he has it up here. He'd win like a mental battle, bro. I think he has it. I think
mentally, yeah.
You say he's a wrestler? Who? Oh, not Mizkif, right? I think I'm a slight favorite on Mizkif, probably just due to size. No, Mizkif's probably like. No, I'd say slight favorite. I think I could confidently beat Mizkif, so I'll put him on slight favorite. Mizkif wrestled? Okay, never mind. I take it down to 50-50. Because if you wrestled, you're decently competent at.
No, if you wrestle, if somebody wrestled, bro, you got to think. Q wrestled. So Pete, bro, somebody that wrestles, that is a person that can easily take you down to the ground and put you in some type of hole, bro. So it's like when you fight somebody that wrestles, you have to use a weapon. That's all I'm saying, though. When you fight somebody that wrestled, I feel as if you have to get enough face hits in to the point where they're not able to grab you. Cause like, think about it. Me just knowing Q wrestle, bro. If I was ever to fight Q, bro, I would literally have to fight with my legs back because Q does this like this. Q launches at your knees, you know. No, he does. He launches at your legs, bro. And soon as a wrestler gets one leg, oh, you're done. You lost. You lost. Cause he has a choice to either break that leg or somehow take you down and then put you in some type of submission, bro. So you're going to lose. You're done.
Now, to be fair, if I'm bigger than him, it's gonna be very difficult for him to leverage my weight and like, you know, throw me to the ground or pin me or whatever. But assuming we're doing a
That's crazy. You want Mizkif to pin you?
fight where you can like, you know, strike and also grapple, I just would try not to get grappled by him if I know he's a wrestler, right? Los Polos. Actually, you know what? Los is an interesting one, chat. Would I be able to beat Los? I think that Los is a little smaller. I think I'd probably have a physical advantage on Los. He's a little shorter than I am. I think I'm a slight favor on Los. borderline 50-50, but I'm pretty confident I could take Los in a fight. Andrew Tate is a kickboxer. He would fucking send me to the moon. That's Andrew Tate, right, chat? I could be wrong. Again, it looks very small on my screen. Actually, let me just zoom in. Oh, wow. This makes a huge difference. This makes a colossal difference. Yeah, Andrew Tate's a kickboxer and professional, and he was good at it when he did it, too. He wasn't even, like, just a... No, he was nice, so he would destroy me. Pin me? Yeah, in wrestling, you pin people to get points. You know, my school was #1 in Canada in wrestling, so there was a ton of wrestling tournaments. So I'd see it all the time. XQC is tall and frail. If I lose to XQC, I'll delete my channel. Cash Nasty.
What? Nah, XQC. Like, if XQC had any fighting experience, he's winning. I'm being completely honest with y'all. Like, if XQC had any fighting experience, he's winning. Like, it still goes back to, like, that tall thing where it comes about, like, strength and length and, like your reach, bro. Y'all be surprised how many tall people just have strength built up, bro.
He's big. I think Cash Nasty probably has an advantage. You know,
oh, he does. He's killing
who
you.
He is as a person. His mentality.
I feel like that punch is that punch from Cash Nasty is crazy.
The fact that he's been significant. He's fit and in good condition. I don't know if it's 100%. I'm gonna put him in the 100% category because I'm a lot less confident on him versus I am with these three. So I just put him right there. I think Cash would take me in a fight. Not quite sure here. Tim the Tat Man. He can't box. Yeah, but like, chat, you have to think. Boxing is so specific. Like, if I'm fighting somebody, let's say I practice boxing, right? Like, you could be up here. All someone has to do is get you in one clinch, and it's over. It's over.
No, they just gotta grapple you.
Throw a knee, you could throw a fucking elbow, you get him on the floor, jiu-jitsu. Boxing is so, like, one-dimensional. It's so one-dimensional.
Yeah, he slick has a point. I'm not fully agreeing, but he slick has a point. Yeah, he slick has a point, bro.
Fight, there's no rules, nigga. I could hit you in your fucking balls if I want to. There's no low blows. So if you sit there training boxing, you know what I'm saying? You might be able to get a couple strikes off, but the second somebody gets close enough to grapple you or clinch you or shoot, like if someone's a wrestler, yeah, bro, it's over. It's fucking over. So, I think that, like, if you told me someone trained Muay Thai, I'd be like, that guy could fight. Kickboxing, that guy could fight. But boxing, bro, in outside when you don't have to follow boxing rules is less relevant. It doesn't mean it's pointless. It's just less.
Nah, kickboxing is actually like you cannot fight a kickboxer. Do not ever fight a kickboxer. If somebody has told you in the past that they have even trained for kickboxing for a month, getting kicked isn't like a soft thing, you know. Like I would prefer to get punched than kicked. I'm just being completely honest with you. Like if you get punched in the stomach, okay, you keep fighting. If you get kicked in the stomach though, you need to stop.
It's just it's less relevant. There's unwritten rules. Yeah, it's a street fight. If this is a person that you hate and you guys are getting into it, I promise you're not following any rules. You're not gonna follow a fucking rule.
I don't feel like
boxing will knock you the fuck out. I'm not saying boxing is not a tough sport. I'm saying it's one dimensional in that you don't need to be as versatile, and in real life, no one's gonna follow your boxing rules if you get in a fight. So you're better off learning all different types of mixed martial arts because you never know when you might need to clinch. You never know when you might need to choke someone out. You never know when you might need to strike. You never know when you might need to use your kicks. That's all I'm saying. Tim the Tat Man is fucking colossal. I think he would destroy me in a fight. I think he would throw me. He's like Caleb. I think he would throw me. Davo goes without saying.
What? Why so fast though? What was that?
It's getting interesting now. Alright now, look, he's friends with some of the best fighters in history. Which means he's connected. He's probably been in the gym training with Khabib and them. It would be foolish of me to assume I have an advantage knowing who he is.
Right.
But this one's obvious. Tifu.
What?
Tifu,
I feel like slight favorite, slight favorite, slight favorite, slight favorite,
Tifu's
slight
like
favorite,
Danny Duncan.
slight favorite, slight favorite, slight favorite, slight favorite.
He's
slight
like
favorite, slight favorite.
He's just uber randomly good and athletic at a lot of things he tries. Like when you watch Danny Duncan's videos, he's just like just like a random skill, but he's so good at it immediately. I feel like Tifu's in. I think he's like that. I think Tifu will probably beat me, and I think he has athletic and size advantage too. I'll put Tifu on here. I'm not sure here. I don't know. Jadion will be ooh.
No, that's 100%.
Jadion, ooh, okay.
That's 100. I feel like no, I don't feel like it's 100%. I feel like underdog. But then again, Gideon, I don't know if Gideon has any fighting experience, but when you're that big, you don't need much fighting experience. I feel like you having fighting experience is for like the middle, like for the middle type of people, you know. So say that you're real tall, say you're like 6 foot, you got nice reach. I feel as if you don't need that much fighting. I feel like you don't need that much fighting experience. Like you don't need to go learn jiu-jitsu or karate and things of that nature. It will help though. It will absolutely help. But I don't feel like you need that. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all follow it. Like if you're give me a good person, bro. Say that you're like 5'11", right? You're 5'11", you're 5'10", one of those, you know? I feel as if you learning how to wrestle or learning like kickboxing or learning martial arts, kung fu and things of that nature, bro. I feel as if it will work better for you only because you're already like somewhat the average height, you know? And and if you're not bulky, you don't have that much strength. So for you, yeah, you need to learn something, bro. You need to learn something. But for a person like Gideon, I feel like he still has an advantage because first of all, he has a nice height. Gideon ain't skinny, bro. Okay. Slick buff.
Gideon about the same size. I think me and Gideon that gotta be a 50-50. Because in all honesty, I'm confident enough to where I think I could beat him, but that's just my bias. You know what I'm saying? That's just my bias. I don't know how much Gideon's been training, but I do know he's a very strong-minded individual. You give him enough time, he can learn a skill. I think I'm like that too, though. Yeah, I think we're about even, man. I think me and Gideon would be about even, man. I think that'd be a good-ass match.
I don't know about even.
Go either way. Speed.
Slight favorite.
Dante. Okay. All right.
No disrespect to Dante, bro. I love Dante, bro. Nah, Dante's not winning.
Okay.
Dante's not winning. We know this, though. We know this. He's stalling. But Dante, you're not winning.
Damn. So, he's probably like a little past his prime. Athletically, of course. He's not particularly like big. He's skinny. He has a skinnier frame. I don't know what type of training he's ever done. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'd say I'm a slight favorite. I don't know if it's 100%. Dante, he might just surprise me. All right, he might just surprise me. Chris Next Door is the most underrated athlete I've ever seen.
True, he's an underrated athlete, but you got to think when you have so many weaknesses. When you have knees as a weakness, bro, you're just like, bro, you really can't do much, you know. I feel like if you have ankles as a weakness, I mean, that's not really likely for a person to have ankles as a weakness. But if you have knees as a weakness, bro, you're not gonna
fucking injuring himself every 2 days. He has training with a Glock. Okay, we're not talking about gunning people down. We were talking about fighting, right? So that's not relevant, all right? Chris is like, you would be surprised how athletic he is. He just doesn't get a chance to show it because he doesn't care enough about his body to stay healthy. He could do so many things to recover faster, recover sooner. It's like a mental thing with him. I think in a fight, Chris is surprisingly strong. He's surprisingly versatile and athletic. I'm gonna put him on underdog, but if I'm being honest, I think I'll lose in a real fight versus Chris. I just don't think it's 100%. I don't think it's 100%. FaZe Rug would get folded. He would get folded like a lawn chair. Rage. All right now. He's a bit taller. He probably has a longer reach. He has an athletic frame. But I'd probably just go for his knees. I'm going 50-50. Nick A30. I don't know. Nick A30 could be a surprise, man. Nick A30, that could just be a surprise. I'm not quite sure what to expect from Nick A30. So I'm going to say 50-50. I don't want to look at his face and just assume I beat his ass. Nick A30 could dead ass be a fucking surprise, man. He's buff. I know. But like, you know what? I'm going to say underdog for Nick A30. But if you ask me, I could probably figure out how to beat his ass, but that would make me an underdog. I think if we fought, most people would have him beating me. I say underdog though, slight underdog.
That be Lou?
Nah, this is a tough one, chat.
That be Lou? That be Lou? I think it's be Lou.
I think I could take it.
I don't know about B. Lou, bro.
No, I'm going 50-50.
I don't know about B. Lou, bro.
No, I'm not. There's no telling.
No, there's telling. B. Lou is, I don't want to say demolishing because that's like, 50-50. That's OD.
I actually genuinely think I can beat him, but
B. Lou is not going for that,
B.
bro.
Lou's fucking you up. I'm gonna have to see that.
B. Lou is definitely beating you.
How tall is B. Lou? I've met B. Lou before, I'm pretty sure. How tall is he, chat? Does anyone know? He played D1 football? Okay, hold on. That changes things.
What does that
changes things.
No, he's an athlete, though. He's an athlete. I feel like that's what he's trying to get at. But he's 100% an athlete, bro. He's 100% an athlete. He definitely can move. He goofy, so that might make it seem like B. Lou don't know what he's doing. But I feel like B. Lou got the hands, bro. I feel like B. Lou got the hands.
I would say underdog. Anyone that played D1 anything, especially football, would probably be good for a fight. Not D1. What did he play? What level? He wrestles? Okay, see, this is valuable information. Like 3, that's fine. D3 is still, you have to be very, very athletic. See, problem is I can't leave B. Lou here and have like Cash Nasty here.
I think it was like D1, D2. I think he was D1 though. The chat said D1, but I don't know, bro.
I'll put him on lose. If he played D1 football, those are precisely the exact people you do not want to get in a fight with. Is a fucking D1 football player. No, because they fight every week. It's basically a fucking fight. They fight every week. It's basically a fight. I didn't know that about him. Wow. Actually very interesting. So I have him taking me, but now that he's here, I think I had to slide someone to underdog. And I think I would go with... No, I'm not gonna. I can't move none of them off underdog because I think they'll beat me. Alright. Zeus. Alright, let's not waste time. And then I guess I don't know enough about the rest of them, and this is me. So this is my list. You know, these ones are like, obviously, you know, some people might contest Bruce, but you know, I've met Bruce in person. He's not trying to be funny or rude. He's pretty like frail. If he worked out, maybe it'd be a different story, but he's too small. I would have like...
He doesn't have a mustache.
70 pounds on him. I'd have 60, 70 pounds on him, so that's why I put him there. I'd have me beating... I would fight if you gave me enough money. You know what I'm saying? Just Zeus and Andrew Tate especially. You can convince me, bro. There's nothing you can do to convince me. Cash is like 60, but Cash is like, you got to think about the mindset Cash has and his size. So even though he's shorter and I probably have a reach advantage, you got to think about who he is as a person. You got to think about who he is as a person. But this is my list. If it was an ego list, yeah, I move all my 50-50s to slight favorites or 100s. I move all my underdogs to 50s or slight favorites, and I move like probably 3 or 4 of these guys to underdog. But you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. I'm not a fighter anyway, man. I just like learning new things, man. So whether it's fucking playing the keyboard, Tim the Tatman is huge. Hey, we're talking.
Hey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and join Krazy Gang, man. We are done with that video. Let's get straight to the next one, actually. So we have this is me personally. This is just my personal opinion, how I feel, bro. Ice Spice is a one-hit wonder.